Right, so I'm recording this video and I have got plenty more to upload, but this is getting recorded anyway because from now on, I'm just going to record basically videos when I think of ideas I think which might be better. However, this one spurred me because I was browsing YouTube and I come across a video that was mentioned in one of my feeds, and basically it was to do with TV programs that get cancelled that should never have been cancelled in the first place. And I thought something like that would be a good idea for a blog that I could do. Now, people who know me know I love TV. I watch quite a few TV programs, although bearing in mind I have been told that when I say to somebody that I watch all these TV programs, they look at me and think, do you really watch all them? Have you really got time? Well, first of all, not all the programs I like are on TV anyway. But what normally happens is, and this is the way that I see myself with TV, is that one program finishes, another one starts. So there's always going to be something constantly going out there, basically on television. So basically, for instance, 2018, the start of the year. So I can basically say that at the moment there are programs that are currently on at the moment, which I like. Now they could be comedy series, or it could be a reality TV show, or something. Basically, they might be on for say 6 weeks, or they might be on for 8 weeks, or it might be on for 10 weeks, whatever. They're on at the moment, and they're on throughout the week. Now, of course, there are ongoing programs like Neighbours and Hollyooaks. They're on daily, Monday to Friday, but the sort of programs like Trollied, which is about basically a supermarket. It's a comedy set in a supermarket. There's obviously The Voice, and there's Through the Keyhole. Three examples of shows that are currently being aired at the moment that I like. So they're going to be on for the duration of time. When one finishes, I'll be like, it's a bit of a shame. But what normally happens is sometimes another program will start up. It's like Jimmy and Jamie's Friday Night Feast. That's on at the moment as well. So they're currently programs that are on at the moment, which I watch, and there are a few others, but they're the ones that are pretty much, they're going to be on for a little, for the duration of say 6 to 10 weeks or so before they'll get taken off. One probably before the other, and so on. And then eventually you'll think, oh, so then what do I watch? But what will normally happen is something else will come up. So it'll be like, oh, while that particular program has come off, another one is going to start, and that's what normally happens every so often. So I do have that thing, and I just sat here and thought, what would it be like if I had my own TV channel? What would I want on it, and what sort of programs would I like to bring back, and so on. Well, first of all, my all-time favourite program was Dream Team, and I would love that to come back. Basically, not quite sure whether it'd be the same if it came back, but it would be something I would really, really love to come back. But I always find that sometimes some of the best programs do sadly get basically taken off air, and I don't think it's fair. Now, most people say they get taken off air for one reason. The reason being they're crap. But there's a lot of things I would like to see come back, specifically in programs, and I probably would like to axe a few programs if I could do so myself. I've always sat here and said, we don't need Holby City or Casualty, or basically we only need one. They're both basically medical dramas, but they're set basically in the same hospital. You wouldn't think it, but they are. They're both set in the same hospital, yet both sort of different shows. It makes it seem like it's a different show completely to both of them, and I don't think we need both of them anyway. So I would probably say one should be kept and one should be axed. And um, I guess um, I should have done my research before I did this to think about what programs should come back, because I haven't got a whole list of them in my head. But the one that I'd love to see come back is Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I can't believe that got axed in the first place. One of the best comedy panel shows, quiz shows you ever get on music. We don't really have a music quiz show, but that was just a fantastic show, and I do think that should come back. I'd like to see it come back, but sadly it probably won't. I would love to say something like Top of the Pops that should come back, although that wouldn't be so easy coming back in this day and age. But it seems to be that I like certain programs that do get axed, like Nashville will be getting axed very soon. That's the only American program I really watch, apart from Hell's Kitchen. Now, I would say I watch others, but they're not always on TV here, or basically, and that, like Masterchef America and The Voice. The Voice, I've never seen. I've never seen the American Voice whatsoever, because only clips. I've never seen it fully because it's actually not shown in this country. MasterChef America, I have seen some being online, some being on TV here, but I'm still waiting to see when they have a new series of that and if it will get aired over here. I have watched America's Got Talent. I like that. But again, they keep changing channels over here with it, so I never know what channel it's on and I end up missing it, so that's one of the things. But things like Australians Got Talent, I don't get to watch that because again they never show it here. But I think if I was to bring back some shows, there are other ones like Heartbeat. That would be a great drama to come back. I don't watch it myself. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm a fan of Heartbeat. It's not a bad program, but I still didn't understand that at his peak, it was getting so many viewers that you wouldn't think it would get axed, and yet it did. I don't understand why. So I think something like Heartbeat should come back. But if I had a TV channel, I think my idea for a TV channel though would be a channel that may show a few new programs or current programs, but I would love to dive into the archives. Basically, I would have a fun going around the whole BBC archives and the whole of the ITV archives and possibly even Channel 4 and that to find a load of programs that never get shown again that I can find that I like that I want to show, like all the comedy and music programs and goodness knows what that I would like to see again, and I would do that, and that would be my ultimate dream. Dreamland as it would be. I could sit there digging out all the episodes of like Russ Abbott's Madhouse and all the other Russ Abbott sketch shows that he's ever done. I could find the sketch shows that have involved Les Dennis. Although he has been in Russ Abbott, but he's been in Copycats, I think, and he's been in his own comedy show. I could find Brian Connolly in his own sketch show that he's done. I could find The Crankies. I could find Little and Large. I mean, I'd be having a field day, and all the episodes that I could find of them all, they'd get shown. Just like, and even Davro's Sketchpad to actually watch that on a channel, but it would be great. So I wouldn't like to see Nashville being axed, so I'd like to think that they could carry that on, but I suppose after so long they're probably thinking they've run out of ideas on what they could do with it and so on, so they do get to that stage where they say, we're going to have to sort of wound it up and we can't do it again, but that is just an example anyway of some of the programs that I'd like to see basically come back, and specifically should not have been axed in the first place, and I did give you the option or the thing of, yes, we do really seriously need to axe programs, at least one of either Holby City or basically Casualty. And another program, this will be the last one to end off on this blog, that should really get axed is Big Brother. I really don't understand a lot why people want Big Brother. It is a load of tripe. But then saying that, there's many other programs on TV that are a load of tripe. I don't watch them, sadly. The Americans, if they know me, know I don't watch a lot of American programs because they're not my sort of thing. Drama is not really my sort of thing. Dream Team was a drama, but it was about football, which I enjoyed, and Nashville, obviously being country music, I love. I like that, but apart from that, I don't really watch a lot of drama programs. My idea of TV would be things like sport programs, like darts, football, that kind of thing. It would be certain game shows and quiz shows. It would be comedy programs. It would be musical programs, which is things to do with music. It would be things like reality, like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or it could be audition type programs like X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, The Voice. I would say programs like This Morning, Jeremy Kyle. These are just some of the programs that I think. Oh, and the odd few like soaps like Neighbours and Hollyooaks and Home and Away. Stuff that basically I can watch. I don't mind watching, and I would keep on the air and that just show, and possibly some teen sort of programs and cartoons because I like to relive my youth, or particularly relive my thing, like bringing back say old reruns of Biker Grove and Grange Hill, basically, which is what I like. So just a few of the stuff that I like and stuff that they should bring back and reruns and whatever else, and some of the stuff that I should get at. But I'll leave it there. Until then, bye for now.